MFs will be like, my life is a movie. Yeah bro, Freddy got fingered. I honestly don't know what it is about the modern world that makes people feel so important these days. I mean, I kinda do, since MFs used to die at like 30 years old from a blocked nose back in the day. Niggas used to go to war at like 15 and come back with severe PTSD. And nowadays, our worst fear is podcasts. The point is that life used to be ass back in the day. With the world being how it is nowadays, and people being how they are, it's no surprise that people have developed something known as main character syndrome. If you were born in the last 30 years, you've probably heard of this before. It's another semi-real TikTok created mental illness which plagues people all over the world. It's basically just being really narcissistic. That's pretty much it. But if you do suffer from this illness, I've got a little something for you. We've all seen main character syndrome before in some way, shape or form. It isn't even exclusive to young people. You've seen those clips of some middle-aged MFs freaking about how the teenage minimum wage McDonald's employee gave them the wrong flavor of garbage. But let's not lie, due to social media, it's way more prevalent among younger people. I mean, the majority of old MFs are too damn old to give a damn. People will get 2,000 followers on IG and think they're prime Michael Jackson. I remember like in 7th grade, some girl at my school had a shit ton of followers. You know, for like a little girl. And that bitch was feeling herself way too much. Bro, chill. You're 13. It's even worse when people who are actually famous have main character syndrome. The way some celebrities think they can get away with anything is crazy. I mean, they low-key can at this point. Some famous people will genuinely feel hurt if some random guy doesn't even know who they are. I won't even touch on Twitch streamers and IRL streamers and all that nonsense, since everyone's already done like a 30-minute video on all that. I can't help but feel like the media we consume these days also plays a part in all this. Like MFs are watching shit like Breaking Bad, Riverdale and Jujutsu Kaisen, where everyone who isn't a main character is pretty much an NPC. Those MFs literally exist just to be part of someone else's story. People even base their whole personality off characters from popular media too. Men will be going around thinking they're Tyler Durden, even though that defeats the whole purpose of the movie. People will pretend to be mysterious and quiet and sit in the corner, despite the fact that to other people you'll just be looking like a threat to society. Women will be looking up to that evil blonde chick from Mean Girls. By the way, that movie is goated, no homo. Some people want their lives to be as cool and interesting as the shit they see in fiction. I remember seeing a tweet a while ago about how this one lady thinks of people's rumors about her as fan theories. Take your meds, chief. I also remember seeing a different girl who says she views her memories like it's a goddamn TV show or something. Not to go all red pill rage or anything, but I've noticed women tend to think like this a lot more than men do. Sorry to my 2 female viewers. A prime example yet again is this goofy villain arc shit. MFs will think they're Anakin or Griffith because their crush liked another guy's photos. MFs will think they're Eren Yeager because someone told them to shut up while they were yapping in class. MFs will think, okay, you get the point. Instead of improving for yourself, you do it to spite some people who don't really even care about you. Can we please just switch on for once? As you guys should already know, I'm not really a fan of all that internet gym culture stuff. But Sam Sulek actually said some pretty good shit in some video he made recently. He basically said that daydreaming about how great you are without actually doing anything is pretty much just a massive waste of time. I know it sounds like really obvious water is wet type stuff, but if we're being honest, a lot of us fall into that category. In your head, you may be really cool and important, but in reality, you could be the complete opposite. A lot of us young people would think we're too cool for ordinary jobs and shit, but we literally have no other talents or skills besides doom scrolling on YouTube Shorts and TikTok. There's so many people in school right now think they'll be big shot top G's, despite not even knowing the difference between there and there. Hell, we all think like this, even a little. There's a part of everyone that low-key thinks they're better and different from everybody else. Unless you have like severe clinical depression or something, but you get my point. In the end, if you want to be someone who's really cool and important, there's nothing wrong with that. Just don't think of everyone else as side characters in your story.